Hey guys, thanks for checking out another video. It's winter here in Canada, the dyno season is slowing down, so it's finally time to start working on Boxster and Cayman development. In one of the last Porsche videos, I shared some of the development of the parts we've been working on, and that was great. I ended up selling all the stuff I had, so we've ordered more parts. I have some turbo manifolds, more valve covers, engine braces. We are nearly finished the development of the wiring harness and the ECU CAN bus development for the Link ECU to make it all plug and play. Once that's done, I'll share it with you guys. It's gonna be super cool. I've already been driving my car around a bit with the Link and it drives fantastically. So I can't wait to get it on the dyno and fully tune it and see how much power it makes with that. I have a bit of a teaser. I have another 911 here in the shop. That's an all-wheel drive car. There's a story behind it, but I'm gonna save that for some other videos. Today, I need to do some prep work. In preparation for working on the Cayman and Boxster swap kit, one of the things I wanna be able to do is test fit a K-Series engine with a Volkswagen DSG transmission, the dual clutch transmission. Reason being is because I think it's gonna be a really cool option for automatic cars where guys don't want to swap the car from automatic to manual, and you should technically or theoretically be able to use the Volkswagen DSG transmission with the K-Series engine in what was originally a Boxster or Cayman that's automatic. I already have a Volkswagen DSG transmission and an adapter plate and an ECU to run it. It was all meant for my EG hatchback that's back there, and so I want to assemble the kit, put the DSG transmission on the engine. One other thing that I need to do is, a while ago I did a video on my EG hatchback and I put some Maxpeedingrods coilovers on it, but I never got a chance to drive the car. And I still, like, it's stuck there. I can't drive the car, but they sent me another set of coilovers. They reached out and there's a new and improved version that they're selling and there's a promo going on. So they sent me the coilovers. I got to do an unboxing of the coilovers. Eventually I will get around to installing them and test driving the car with them. But amongst all these other things I got to take care of today, I want to unbox those coilovers, take a look, see what they look like, and share the promo code with you guys if anyone else is interested in a set of these coilovers. So why don't we pull out those coilovers and take a look. All right, so this box has been sitting around for a bit, but I need to open it up and take a peek as to what they sent me. All right, guys, let's open this up together and see what they sent me. The last set of coilovers they sent me, they looked really good. They were a very good price point, and they had a cool feature that I had not seen on coilovers before. So let's take a peek at these. Oh, cool. I like the color better. Black and blue, much nicer color combo. These are nice, actually. Fully dampening adjustable with like good positive engagement for like the detents. They look nice. Oh yeah, these have the same feature as the other ones that I liked. It's on the front. So very nice finishes. The detents of the adjustable shock are nice, and these have that same feature. So a lot of coilovers come with no means of securing the brake lines that would go to the front calipers. These have these nice brackets so that you can position them on there and hold the brake line in place so you don't have to use zip ties and it doesn't get just like left hanging and caught with the wheel. So yeah, super nice set. Like, the quality looks just as good as any other ones. The colors are nice. It's cool, like just added details like the nylon piece here that lets you spin everything around while you're adjusting it so they don't bind. It's got a good dust boot, which a lot of coilovers don't come with, like dust boot to protect it. So these are a very reasonable price coilover. I'm gonna put all the link in the description if anyone's interested in a set of these. Unfortunately, I won't be able to test drive the car anytime soon with them, but I did want to unbox them and take a peek And yeah, eventually I will get them on the car and we'll test drive them. So yeah, I think that's about it for this. And if you're interested, check out the promo in the video description. All right, coilover unboxing out of the way. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. They sent me those a while ago and I promised I would do it. So eventually, hopefully I can put them on the car and test drive them and give you guys a review. But now I need to address this Volkswagen DSG transmission I have here. So this is a 2008 Volkswagen GTI DSG transmission. This is a 6-speed dual clutch transmission, kind of like an automatic. No need to have a clutch pedal to shift gears, but you can shift it with paddles on the steering wheel. This transmission is a DQ 250. It is the baby brother of the DQ 500, which is what you find in the, I believe it is the Audi TT RS and the Audi RS3. That's a 7-speed version of the transmission. This is a much more economical and much more readily available transmission. I got this transmission out of a 2008 Volkswagen GTI that I parted out. Before I did that, I actually did a bunch of videos. We tuned this transmission. I uploaded a tune to it to make it shift faster and change the RPM points to kind of get it ready for the K swap. Then we pulled it out of the car, parted that car out, and I had the transmission, and I've had this thing sitting around for, I don't know, what feels like 2-3 years. But once it was pulled out, I gave it to my friend to machine it a bit because it needs to be modified slightly. You can see here, there's some machining marks. We had to machine this surface flat so that it can accept the adapter plate. The reason I have it up on the bench is now that it's been machined, I have to drill and tap a couple holes. I believe we have to drill and tap this guy, we have to drill and tap that guy so that we can bolt up the adapter plate. Why don't I grab the adapter plate and we'll take a look. All right, here's the package I received. So this is the kit and the package I received from Craig Williams. This is his kit, his design to do a Volkswagen DSG with a K-Series. I believe he's working on his RSX that has it. I was originally going to put it in my RSX, but it doesn't fit very well in RSX, and then I decided I was going to do it on my EG hatchback, but now I think it's going to end up in a Porsche. So let's take a peek. So Craig Williams is in South Africa, so this came from there and took a while to ship, and it was expensive to ship it. But I've already looked at it. It is actually a really good kit. He's done a really good job with it. Provides all the hardware. This is all labeled Honda. More hardware. This is labeled Volkswagen. So he provides you with an adapter plate. This adapter plate lets you bolt, I guess, this original dual mass flywheel to the Honda K-Series engine. He provides a intermediate shaft. This allows you to go, this is a custom intermediate shaft that will go into the Volkswagen transmission but bolt up to the Honda block. So that's like a very important piece. His actual adapter plate, which is a super nice piece. Must be aluminum, it's pretty light. Nicely machined, it's got dowels, it's got O-ring seals. So today we are going to install this on a K-Series engine and bolt up the DSG transmission. Okay, so let's drill and tap. In the instructions that he includes, he says you gotta drill and tap these holes, so I've marked how deep I need to do it, so let's do this. Okay, with the holes drilled and tapped, I think we can install the adapter plate now. So, Volkswagen bolts. Let's see, I already kind of put the dowels in. I think that's the way they go. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna make this a permanent setup. Right now I have something that blocks the whole of the transmission so things don't get into it, because the other side is sealed as well. And I think this, because this is just going to be like a test fit, I think I'll leave that in and I'll have to dismantle it later on. Because I'm going to do that, I don't think I'm actually going to install the dual mass flywheel permanently, but let's just slide it on and see how it looks. So dual mass flywheel normally go on the engine first, but normally it goes like this and slides on like that. But we're not going to leave it on, so let's take it off. Okay, Volkswagen bolts. All right, so far so good. Adapter plate is bolted on to the DSG transmission. Only one bolt hole is not lining up perfectly, and it's this guy. I think it just needs a little bit of clearancing so it lines up perfectly. Not a big deal. I'll deal with that later. And this is not its final installation. Because honestly, I don't know which engine I'm going to pair it with. I have a few different engines lying around. I have a couple K20Zs down here. I have a K24 Z7 here, K24 A2 TSX engine. I kind of think I'm going to bolt it up to this K24 A2 engine because it's the easiest to work with at the moment. My other thought was this K20 Z3 engine, 8th gen Civic Si engine, because it is mostly complete, but it's not a big deal. It's easy enough to bolt on accessories, and I'd prefer to see what it's like on a K24 because for the most part, everyone wants K24s these days, so probably should just go with the TSX K24 A2 and see how it fits. So I think I'm gonna need to get my engine crane to help me get this thing off the bench because I had a friend lift it up with me and it's heavy and I don't want to hurt my back. But yeah, let's see if we can get these things bolted together. All right. All right, now we have a bag labeled Honda. So let's figure out what goes where. All right, so I know there's one bolt I won't be able to install. One of these holes have to be drilled out for some reason. I'll deal with that later. I'm sure I can get enough on to hold this thing together for now, but let's see if I can manage this by myself. Oh, I think I need this engine. This engine doesn't have any of the dowel pins installed, so now I gotta find some dowel pins. All right, dowel pins are super important. You can't rely solely on the bolts to align things, so you definitely need the dowel pins. I can't find my smaller hammer, so this will have to do. All right, there's one dowel pin sort of in, but we gotta rotate. Oh yeah, sort of works. Now I can probably get some bolts in. All right, guys, so sort of a success. I think maybe the dowel pin on this side is holding it up. I can't get it any tighter, and there is still a slight gap here. So I think I'm gonna have to dismantle this and see what's happening. But the goal was to just put it together so that in the next week or two, when we start test fitting engines in this Porsche Boxster and start making the engine mounts to hold it in place, that I'll have this ready to go. And this is good enough. I might pull it apart off camera and just see why it's binding up and doesn't fit perfectly, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. Either way, it's kind of cool. So this is K24 A2 with 2008 Volkswagen dual clutch transmission. I honestly can't wait to try to drive one of these. Actually, this summer, I did tune K20 turbo with Volkswagen DSG transmission in a Civic. I will tag the owner's Instagram. He has a bunch of content on his build. He actually beat me to it. I was hoping to be the first in Canada to have a running vehicle with the Volkswagen DSG transmission, but unfortunately, I got busy with other things. I think this is gonna be super cool once we get to it. I can't wait to see how this works out in a Porsche Boxster or Cayman with a turbo setup. So anyways, guys, I think that's about it for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm gonna try to do more and more of these type of videos. Now that it's winter, I have a bit more free time. I'm not completely swamped with dyno tuning. I have a lot of projects and things on the go. So if you guys are interested in seeing me work away at these projects, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know in the comments, and I will continue to keep making these videos for you guys. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.